Bungalow Thunder Resort and Casino is northern New Mexico's premier destination for gaming, entertainment, and fine dining. The Red Sage offers patrons explosive, innovative Southwest flavors and an intimate atmosphere. And with seasonal fare and an extensive wine selection, there's always something new to wow your senses. With us today is Chef Kai. You know what?
Yes.
I was just saying, no one's named John anymore.
No, nothing simple these days.
At least not today. Not today. You are the chef at the Red Sage. Chef,
yes.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
So very excited because we are talking about the spring menu. But first, can you share a little bit about the Red Sage restaurant and just kind of an overview?
So basically, Red Sage, we're located in the Hilton Buffalo Thunder. We're the steakhouse or the fine dining restaurant there in the establishment. Other than that, I come from Hawaii, and I have my little flair that I like to twist in with.
Bring to
yes,
it. That's
yes,
great.
with
And so, like I said, we're talking about your new spring menu. Can you give us kind of a sneak preview of what we're going to have on the menu?
So basically, like today, what I'm going to be showing you guys is just my really simple, warm strawberry gazpacho with vanilla bean ice cream.
Wow. All right, that sounds great. So. I'm a big fan of ice cream, so excited to see this. So the ice cream is ready, and this is just mixed up. What do we have going on here?
So basically, and this is really simple. This is basically just strawberries, bell peppers, celery, cucumbers, a little tomato juice, and a little red wine vinegar.
Wow.
Parade all up. I'm actually serving this warm, and then I got my vanilla bean ice cream that I'm going to serve cold. And the idea on that is kind of to shock your palate each time you take a bite.
Okay.
So it's almost to rejuvenate your palate every time. So that way you always get that fresh flavors.
Wow. Okay, that sounds great. So now one thing I think is pretty cool. I'm kind of a movie buff, and I think that's pretty cool. You got a new cocktail menu that's coming out.
Yes.
And it's named after Quentin Tarantino characters.
Yeah, so my restaurant manager, he's kind of a big Quentin Tarantino movie buff. So
we got to hang out sometime.
So all of our drinks is named after characters from Pulp Fiction, characters from all these other Quentin Tarantino movies. So he kind of likes to have a little playful thing on that.
That's great. What are some of the characters? Do you know off the top of your head?
I got it written down here. There's Mia Wallace, Mr. Pink.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I told him, man, I just hope I don't, butcher this up and start naming some James Bond characters.
Right, exactly. You're like, wait a minute, that's from Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? That's great. So we can go down and get a Marcellus Wallace along with our gazpacho.
Yes. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Great. Now I understand you guys also have a wine meal coming up on the 20th.
Yes,
is that right?
Yes, March 20th. It's a 12-course wine tasting. A lot of people think, wow, 12 courses. But the flavors and the pairings that we have, it's really going to wow you. It's really going to blow your mind. It's stuff that you would never think that goes together. I have duck white chocolate, caviar, and a little Moscato all mixed in. I got coconut, butternut squash, kind of mixed in there too. So it's something totally different and like a little twist on things, but I promise you the flavors will be excellent and the pairings will be good.
That's great. Well, so, like we said, we're talking about rolling out the spring menu, and you guys rotate the menu a lot depending on what is in season.
Yes.
So what are some of the best dishes that diners can come in and they can have?
Well, actually, right now, I got a really great frog raw. I also have a really great play on top chicken and waffles, and it's more frog legs and a savory waffle that you can actually come in and get. And even that there, I pair up frog legs with bananas, corn, red onions, bell peppers, and a little waffle in there. And the flavors really come together. And the sauce on that is a green chili maple syrup sauce. So.
Wow.
Yes.
That's incredible. All right, so I'm getting kind of hungry here. I'm wondering if we can kind of dive into this.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so how do you mix it up? You said we're throwing in the hot and the cold. Do you throw them in together? Is there an order that you eat it?
So basically, the idea, usually this soup is served cold, but I'm serving it cold with the vanilla bean ice cream. So I'm kind of just warming this soup up. And like I said, it's just strawberries, bell peppers, celery, cucumbers, little red wine vinegar in there, tomato juice, and it's just blended all up, strained, just to get all the seeds out. And then I have just a little scoop of my vanilla bean ice cream, and I like to play around with it. I use vanilla bean rhubarb sometimes, different types of fruits I'll put in there, and then I'll just top it with a little bit of strawberries here, and this here is an avocado mousse
Wow.
Yes, and basically I got this plating from a couple weeks ago. It was Dr. Seuss's birthday, and I was just playing around. I was like, that looks like a dish that'll come out of Dr. Seuss's book.
It totally does. That's great.
So that's how
fantastic.
I got this dish here.
So we can come down and we can sample this ourselves
Yes.
at the Red Sage. You don't have to come to the Two Casas studio to sample it. You can go to the Red Sage and get it. All right, we're going to jump to break, but when we come back, we're going to talk about a couple of competitions that you're involved with. One that's sort of nationally known, and one that just is mind-blowing to me. So stick around, folks. We're going to dive into this. I'm going to bring my cohort Brittany up here. We're going to dive in. Stick around.
Today's chef appearance